Today I'm looking at an AC 1900 dual band gigabit router from Tenda, and it's their AC15 model. The box looks great, and on the front you can see that it comes with a 1-year warranty. There's a picture of the product, information about it. This is definitely meant for gaming, also extreme speed, ultimate coverage, as well as system management. Some tech support info there as well. On this side, specifications as well as system requirements. On the back, more information, and here are the package contents and even more info. Now let's open it up. It's packaged very well. They include tech support information, installation, a guide, power adapter. The router itself is in this plastic bag. Note that they have protective plastic on the top of it, plus information here on the wireless settings, a network cable, and the stand. The router can be orientated horizontally like so, or you can attach the stand and orientate it vertically. But note that it cannot be wall mounted. Now this unit in particular was designed for HD video streaming and online gaming. It uses dual bands, multiple connections, multiple antennas, and dynamic adjustments to ensure each connected device is operating at its maximum speed. Now the router has a total speed of 1900 megabits per second. It delivers both 1300 megabits 802.11 AC at 5 gigahertz and 600 megabits per second 802.11n at 2.4 gigahertz concurrently, so you can do it at the same time. As well, the Broadcom dual-core processor and DDR3 memory reduces latency for high bandwidth operations, delivering a smooth, lag-free experience. Now it comes with this beamforming plus technology, and that locks and focuses the signal where it is needed most. The router knows the spatial location of each device and it maximizes connection speed. It shapes and optimizes the signal for each connected device, extending range and reducing dead spots in the coverage area. Also, this prevents unnecessary interference from other devices and enhances the signal for everyone. The high power amplifiers and 3 external antennas also strengthen the Wi-Fi range and signal. This can also act as a personal cloud via its USB 3 port for fast, secure access to external hard drives, allowing users to share and upload large files to a decentralized location. Its built-in printer server makes it easy to access your printer as well from anywhere. It has easy setup and smart management for power savings. You can configure it to turn on and off according to your schedule, set a time range for this unit, and it will disable the Wi-Fi and LED indicators automatically to conserve power. And that's a good thing. As well, the setup is really easy. Makes installation simple and a snap, and it offers a suite of iOS and Android apps to help you get started and troubleshoot. Now let's go through the hardware specifications. The internet connection type can be either dynamic IP, static IP, or PPPoE. You can do 802.11 ACAN at 5 gigahertz or 802.11 BG or N at 2.4 gigahertz. And by the way, the frequency can be concurrent on both 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. It comes with three 3 dBi external dual band antennas, and at the front there are a number of LEDs for power, internet, LAN, the wireless connections 5 gigahertz and 2.4 gigahertz, WPS, USB, and the system LED. And it measures in at 226 by 179.5 by 76.6 millimeters. As for styling, I think it looks very sharp. You've got lots of ventilation here at the back as well as at the top. Also at the top is a WPS, Wi-Fi, and reset button. And at the back are the gigabit connections. These are the 3 LAN connections and 1 WAN connection, a USB 3 port. This is where the power adapter gets connected, and here's the power switch. Now a smartphone, tablet, or PC can be actually used to set up the router with the Easy Setup Wizard or Tenda apps. In my case, I'm using a PC. It's as simple as powering the router on, making all the connections, and then in the address bar of any browser enter tenda.wi-fi.com or 192.168.0.1. It will then bring you to a configuration wizard. Note that depending upon the internet connection, this wizard will vary a little. In my case, it's as simple as entering the ISP's username and password. Finally, select the country, choose a name and password for the router, and a login password. Not only is this router easy to set up, but configuration is a snap. and there's tons of settings. Right away you'll see the internet status, and the modem is fine, and the wireless settings are fine, and you can see the attached devices, both wired and wireless. As well, you can change the name of a device, and you can add it to a blacklist if you want to, and you can remove it very quickly. It's nice to be able to do this right here. Within internet settings, you've got the connection types. I have DSL, but you can do static IP and DHCP. Within wireless settings, you've got the Wi-Fi name as well as the password for both the 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz networks. You can set up a schedule if you choose to. You can do the repeating here. Channel and bandwidth for both networks again. Signal conditioning, as well as WPS. You can set up a guest network. Smart power you can enable if you want to save a few dollars. And USB options, file share, DLNA, and print server. Here are the VPN options. Now within advanced settings, well, there's a slew of things here. Parental controls. Let's just say, I don't know, I want to limit this particular smartphone. I can create an action and do with it what I want. Pretty neat. Also limiting the bandwidth for that or any other IP you choose. You can adjust the LEDs that are actually on the router. You can have them on, off, or timed off. That's pretty cool. Neat if you have this, for example, in a bedroom. You've got the Tenda Cloud. You can enable that if you want to. Remote web, DDNS, virtual server. You got your UPnP as well as IPTV. So lots of options there. System status, you can see what's going on. Login password, you can change. You can also change the LAN IP address. Now I changed this actually. This normally would be 0.1. I changed it to 3.1. Your WAN settings, you can reboot the router, update the firmware. You can do this online if you want to, or download a file and just go ahead and do it that way. You can do a backup. You can reset, system log, auto maintenance, as well as the time. This is an excellent overall dual band gigabit wireless router. It pretty much does everything that it's supposed to do at a very reasonable price. Now as for coverage, what I've found is it can reach 30 to 40 feet beyond where you actually have it. So that's outside of your home in most cases. As well, the connections are very, very solid. And remember, you can do concurrent 2.4 and 5 gigahertz connections, so you don't have to worry, about all kinds of devices being connected to that. It can handle it. As well, it does come with that Broadcom dual-core processor and DDR3 memory, and that is in fact going to make things very smooth and for gaming, lag-free. Without a doubt, this is a kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.